Hello everyone, welcome to Lukmaan IAS. In today's DTRS session, we are going to discuss 10 important MCQs from current affairs. And these MCQs have been framed from important selected topics. And these topics are very much important for the UPSC Prelims exam. And the lead topic for today's DTRS session is about Chimbu tribe. So today we will understand about who are Chimbu tribe, where they are found, and like why they have such kind of let's say tattoo in their overall body. Okay, we will understand about it. And before we move ahead, let us quickly go through a quotation. What is this quotation all about? This quotation says the real danger is not that computers will begin to think like man, but that man will begin to think like computers. All right. So as you see that nowadays artificial intelligence has made headlines. Many people have started using artificial intelligence also, especially the large language models. So nowadays it is considered that the computers are proceeding towards thinking like human beings. And this capacity is being demonstrated progressively by various kind of systems that are being developed. But this quotation says that there is no problem in computers thinking like human beings. But the real problem lies if human beings also think like computers. Okay. So human beings have to maintain their distinctiveness. They have to maintain, let's say their identity. They have to maintain being distinct from computers. Alright. So this is the thing. So such topics are very much important for the essay paper, and they are also important under ethics paper. Alright. So with this, let us now move ahead and we will understand about a program that Lukmaan IAS offers, and this is known as the Prelims Guidance Program, PGP. The Prelims Guidance Program is going to start from 6th of January 2025, and this particular program is dedicated for the UPSC Prelims exam of this year 2025. Alright. So in this program there will be classes by topmost faculties of Lukmaan IAS. They are going to cover the most important topics from their subjects. So in all there will be around 60 classes that covers all subjects of the prelims exam, be it the GS portion or the CSET portion. Everything will be covered, and apart from this you are going to get complementary support, You are going to get test series also, having 61 tests in all. It will cover the GS portion also, and it will cover the CSET section as well. So with this, now let us quickly move to the to discuss about the list of topics that we are going to cover in today's discussion. So today we are going to cover these many topics. The first topic is Chimbu tribe. So as we discussed, we are going to discuss about this topic in detail. So this is a very important thing under art and culture. Okay, under art and culture, because let's say such tribes, they have their own culture, they have their own customs. So whenever such topics are in news, you need to learn about it, okay, so that you can answer questions in the prelims exam. Apart from this, we are going to discuss about a program which is Pragati Monitoring Platform. Okay, we'll discuss about this platform in detail. Then we are going to discuss about high risk food category. So recently one organization, Food Safety and Standards Authority of India, have labeled drinking water to be high risk food category. So we will understand more about it, why water has been, let's say, labeled as high risk food category. Then we are going to discuss about advocate on record, AOR. So advocate on record are those advocates who practice in the Supreme Court of India. But related to this, we are going to solve some questions that are going to let's say help us understand in clarity that who are advocates on record, what is the eligibility criteria, who can be the advocate of record, advocate on record and all. We are going to discuss on this. Then we are going to discuss about a geographical phenomena, geoglyphs. Although let's say this is kind of, we'll understand that they are man-made. Okay, we'll understand what are geoglyphs, where were they found recently, and what technologies have enabled them to identify geoglyphs. Then we are going to discuss about Rafale M jets. Okay, so this is important under defense technology. We'll understand technicalities of Rafale M jets. We'll discuss why India is interested in Rafale M jets and why not in other technologies. All right. Then we are going to discuss about a geographical feature, Tular Lake. This lake has been in news. Okay, we'll understand where it is located. What is the significance of this lake? This is going to be a very important topic under places in news, right, under geography section. Then we are going to discuss about a prominent personality, Nandlal Bose. We'll understand his contribution into the art and culture in India. So we'll discuss about what contribution he has made in art and culture. Okay. Then we are going to discuss about a bank, New Development Bank. It is a regional bank, okay, that has been established by multiple countries put together. We'll understand which organization has established New Development Bank. We will also understand where is the headquarter located of New Development Bank. Okay, we'll understand what is the purpose of having a New Development Bank, right? Then we are going to learn about Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj, right? So he was in news recently. So we'll understand about his contribution also, right, in India. So with this, let us quickly move to the first topic, Chimbu tribe, right? So Chimbu tribe, I mean, like, you know, these tribal people have recently been found. Okay, they were in news. Why they are in news? Because let's say like these tribe have a different culture, different custom altogether. So these tribal people, I mean, like, you know, they paint themselves in the skeleton form, and which is a very unique tradition. So earlier it used to be part of their tradition, but nowadays, let's say, they showcase their culture in that way also. Earlier they used to protect themselves by let's say against enemies by wearing such kind of things, so that like enemies can be let's say can be frightened away, right? They can be, let's say, pushed away. So Chimbu tribe is indigenous. So first statement says that the Chimbu tribe is indigenous to Andaman and Nicobar Island. This statement is wrong. Okay, this statement is wrong. Why? Because Chimbu tribe, they are found in Papua New Guinea. Papua New Guinea. Okay, they are found in Papua New Guinea. They are known for their distinctive body art and elaborate cultural ceremonies. This statement is right. So option B is the right answer. All right, option B is the right answer. So this is how you can see they are people from the Chimbu tribe. So you see, let's say, like, you know, their distinctive cultural traditions. Okay. Now let us move to the next question. We are going to discuss this question again. It says, with reference to Pragati monitoring platform. What platform? Pragati monitoring platform. Consider the following statements. They have given 3 statements. We need to identify which of the above statements are correct. Okay. So it says it is developed by the Ministry of Women and Child Development to monitor implementation of the Poshan scheme. Okay. This statement is wrong. It utilizes artificial intelligence and geospatial technology to provide real-time updates on progress of government welfare schemes. This statement is right. This statement is wrong. Now let us discuss about what is Pragati monitoring platform. Okay, so this is Pragati monitoring platform is a technological application, and this application uses artificial intelligence, and this application helps to identify the progress of infrastructure projects that are being developed in the rural areas in India. Okay. So recently Pragati, this particular, let's say recently the Oxford, right, Oxford University, they have done a study on this particular platform, Pragati monitoring platform, and they have applauded, they have lauded this effort. They have lauded that India is able to, let's say, monitor the infrastructure development projects using artificial intelligence and cutting edge technologies, the latest technologies. So that's why it was in news. Okay. And you can learn more about this particular project. You can see recently the Prime Minister of India also attended a kind of meeting, right, virtual meeting related to this. Okay. So we have given details about Pragati platform. You can go through it in your free time. Now we have another question, question number 3. This question says, which of the following organizations categorize certain food items under high risk food category? Okay. So this organization is Food Safety and Standards Authority of India. In short, it is known as FSSAI, Food Safety and Standards Authority of India. Recently, this particular organization has labeled drinking water, like it has labeled drinking water as high risk food category. For example, any water that comes in bottles, right, in any different types of bottles, mineral water and all, it has classified it in high risk category. Why it is important? Because from now there will be regular scrutiny on the manufacturers of these water bottles and let's say producers of these bottles, and that is going to help in, let's say, in improving the quality of drinking water that is being sold by these companies. Okay, this is the thing. So FSSAI classifies packaged drinking water as high risk food category. All right, so that's why it is in news. Now let us talk about another question. This is question number 4. This question says, consider the following statements about advocate on record. Okay, before we go ahead, let us understand, any advocate who wants to practice in the Supreme Court of India, anyone who wants to practice in the Supreme Court of India as a lawyer, as an advocate, they have to take an exam in the Supreme Court of India, right? And they have to qualify that exam. Once they qualify that exam, they will be recorded as advocate on record. But there are certain eligibility criteria also for lawyers, right, to take this exam. So that eligibility criteria includes certain years of practice after let's say acquiring the LLB degree or law degree. Okay, and this advocate on record is basically used in the Supreme Court of India only. Okay, so those advocates who want to practice in the Supreme Court of India, they have to take this exam. And anyone who wants to appear before the Supreme Court of India, before a bench of judges, right, as a lawyer, so he should have qualified advocate on record. So advocate on record can appear in front of the Supreme Court judges, right, along with other one also, but like there should be at least one advocate on record, like that. So it says that the advocate on record examination is conducted by the Bar Council of India. This statement is wrong, because this exam is also conducted by the Supreme Court of India. This exam is also conducted by the Supreme Court of India. Okay, Supreme Court of India conducts this exam. The advocate on record designation is mandatory for all advocates practicing law in India. This statement is wrong. This designation is not mandatory for all advocates who are practicing in India. Okay, means like there are lawyers who are practicing in lower courts, there are lawyers who are practicing in district court, there are lawyers who are practicing in high court. Everybody does not need advocate on record certificate. Okay, means only those people need it who want to practice in the Supreme Court of India. So option D is correct, which is neither one nor two. Both these statements are incorrect. Okay, that's why option D is the right answer. So why it is in news? Because recently, let's say Supreme Court Bar Association or the advocates, they have collectively visited, they have collectively interacted with the present Chief Justice of India, and they have asked the present Chief Justice of India to basically undo two important changes that were done by the previous Chief Justice of India, Dr. D.Y. Chandrachud. Okay, that's the thing. So now let us talk about another question, question number 5. This question is also very important. So this question is important under geography section. Okay, the term geoglyph, often heard in the news, corresponds to which of the following? Okay, these are motifs created on the ground by manipulating surfaces, stone, soil or gravel. Okay, for example, let's consider there is a mountain, and around that mountain people have carved roads, people have created some kind of, structure using stones. Okay, like that. So on geographical places, using a stone, you are making some kind of diagram, some design, that is known as geoglyph. You might have seen multiple geoglyphs on YouTube, right, while searching. So so they have recently been identified, okay, in some places. And for identification, artificial intelligence has played a key role, right? And so artificial intelligence has played key role in identifying them. So AI has helped to discover hundreds of mysterious Nazca geoglyphs in Peru. Okay, This is the photo that you can see over here. It seems to be small, but this is a very big, okay, this is made on kind of stones and all. So this is a geoglyph, and so artificial intelligence has helped to identify geoglyphs in Peru. You know, Peru is a country in South America. In South America, 13 countries are there. One of the countries, Peru, okay, Peru, Chile, Bolivia, Argentina, etc. So they are countries over there. So that's the thing. So that's why it is in news. Now let us move to the defense technology question. This question is from defense technology. It says, consider the following statements with reference to Rafale M jets. Okay, so Rafale M jets, basically these kind of jets are required for the naval purposes, like you know Indian Navy, right? So they operate their ships in the oceans, right, in Indian Ocean and elsewhere. So in the oceans also, on the ship we do have different types of jets, and the jets that are like that are important, one of the jet is known as Rafale M jets. So Rafale M jet is a naval variant of the Rafale fighter jet, especially designed for carrier based operations. This statement is right. It is equipped with advanced radar systems that can carry both air to air and air to ground missiles. This statement is also right. So using these jets you can carry the things, okay. So they are used for transportation purposes, right, in the ships. Now this statement is wrong. It says it uses catapult assisted takeoff system, right. Fourth statement, India chose Rafale M over Boeing's FA-18 Super Hornet for its capability with Indian aircraft carriers, okay, compatibility like that. 1, 2 and 4. Correct answer is option B, okay. So Indian government had to make a choice which jet we want to use for our Navy. So they have selected Rafale M jets. Why? Because they are compatible with our Indian aircraft carriers, okay. That's why they have selected this. Now with this, let us quickly move to the next question. So this is the image photograph of Rafale M jet. So they are going to finalize a deal of over 60,000 crore rupees, right? And we are going to, let's say, import many such jets. Now let us talk about another question. Here they are talking about location of a lake. Name of this lake is Tulare Lake. This is how I pronounce. You can pronounce it differently as well. Like Tulare Lake, seen in the news recently, is located in which of the following countries? It is located in the United States of America, and especially it is located in California, okay. Earlier this lake had subsided, but recently this lake has come up and its water has spread over, let's say, thousands of acres, right? So many agricultural fields have been, let's say, taken over by water of this lake. So Ghost Lake returns. Tulare Lake resurfaces after 130 years, let's say, submerging 94,000 acres of farmland, okay. So it has submerged 94,000 of farmlands. So that's why it is in news. You need to remember the location. Location is California in the United States of America. Now we have another question with reference to Nandlal Bose. This is a question from art and culture. You can connect it with history also, right? So we will understand about contribution of Nandlal Bose. So he was a prominent Bengal School of Art artist. So he was an artist. He illustrated the original manuscript of the Constitution of India. This statement is also right. Third, his artwork depicted Western themes. This statement is wrong, because like his artwork depicted Indian themes, native themes only, okay, not Western themes. So correct answer is option A, 1 and 2 only, okay. So knowledge nuggets of the day, Nandlal Bose, okay. So Nandlal Bose was in news, okay, in Indian Express. So that's why we have included this topic. Now we have another question, question number 9. This question says, consider the following statements. Now this question is about New Development Bank, okay. So New Development Bank has been started by BRICS countries together, okay. And why they have started? They have started to fund the infrastructure project among the member countries, all right. And its headquarters is located in China, all right. So it says the new development bank was established by the BRICS countries to finance infrastructure and sustainable development projects in emerging economies and developing countries. This statement is right. If we talk about the second statement, it says its headquarters is in Japan. This statement is wrong. The NDP only provides loan in the currencies of BRICS member countries. No, this statement is also wrong. It provides loans to the member countries, but currencies are not limited. They may use currencies that are not part of the BRICS grouping also. For example, they may use US dollar. US is not a member of BRICS, but the thing is, those currencies are also provided, considering, let's say, volatility of currencies in member countries. Okay. So only second statement is correct. It means option 2, option B is the right answer. Sorry, only statement 1 is correct, which is option A. Okay, only first statement is correct. All right. So option A is the right answer. India has contributed 2 billion to BRICS Bank Finance Ministry. So Finance Ministry says that India has contributed around $2 billion, right, in the BRICS Bank. Now we have another question, question number 10. This question says, with reference to Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj, okay, a prominent figure, right? Consider the following statements. They have given 3 statements. Now they are asking which of the statements given above are correct. He is credited with laying the foundation of Maratha Empire in Western India. This statement is right. He introduced naval fleet to protect the Konkan coast and enhance trade relations. This statement is also right. However, the title of Chhatrapati was not awarded to him by Emperor Aurangzeb. He has assumed this title for himself during the coronation timing. So when he was, let's say, being placed on the throne, right? So during that time he has assumed this title for himself. This title was not given by Mughal Emperor Aurangzeb. So option A, 1 and 2 only are correct. Okay. Why Chhatrapati Shivaji is called the father of the Indian Navy? Because, let's say, he initiated a fleet to protect the Konkan coast. So that's why. Now Lukmaan IAS is running an year-long program, essay year-long program. You can attend this program. This program is being, let's say, taken care of by Ansari sir. So as in this program, there will be capability building classes, there will be content building test also, foundation building test also, right? And also bridging test will be conducted. So this essay year-long test series is basically dedicated to help you to qualify the essay paper, okay, and get good marks in essay. And then we have All India Prelims mock tests. We have already started it. Few tests have been conducted, but there will be upcoming tests also. You can join this test series. It is an open test, right? You can join it. Only a very small registration fee is there, one-time registration fee for all the tests. AIPMT, you can join it, okay. And many of our question directly comes in the prelims exam. So that's the credibility of this test. If you have any questions or any suggestion, you can type it in the comment section, all right. And as you participate in attending the discussion, this motivates us to go ahead with similar initiatives. Thank you so much everyone for attending today's session. I hope you have a good day ahead. Thank you.